Hi there, sign of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to do your reading. Hope you guys are doing good today. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to do a breakthrough spread because it worked out pretty well for Aries, so let's do it for you too. It's a breakthrough pyramid spread, and what it does is figure out what you need to have a breakthrough about. For one thing, the challenge, the breakthrough card, top of the pyramid. You'll have advice, your strength, and your outcome also. So let's just go ahead and pull these cards. I want to shuffle on camera because I like it that way. But I apologize if it takes me a minute. Okay, all the decks I use are listed in the description box below. And there's a new deck coming. Goodness, the Three of Water wants to pop out before I can even get your spread out. Okay, take a look at that, because the Three of Water here is celebration, abundance, it's dancing. Maybe you're dancing. I love to dance. Well, you know, when my mood is right, I like to dance. But just being together with people, friends, people that you consider soul family, maybe meeting new friends. Whatever it is celebration, right? So this is going to be the pattern, or what we need to have a breakthrough about. I like wording it like that better. The challenge, the breakthrough, your strength, your outcome, your advice card. Okie dokie. Oh, and the Kipper Deck. Let's just pull one from this, and then we'll use the other cards to clarify if we need to. Sometimes you don't even need to with these, the way that this spread is. I will take reversals in the tarot, but I don't think I am for the spread of the Kipper here. I want to just take that. All right. What's on the bottom? Toil and labor, working really hard, putting in a lot of work. Okay, what we need to have, what we need to have a breakthrough about is about how to proceed forward, how to move forward when we're not seeing signs to. It's kind of how I'm taking it, like when we're not seeing the sign to move forward, or how we should do that, or what action to take, or we're just not even feeling inspired at the moment. It may be because of needing to have a breakthrough or a sign, something pointing you in the right direction. And it has something to do with family, because family room is coming out. Okay, what's the challenge? The Knight of Air in the house could actually be about changing your house, your residence for family, the family home for a family. It could really be about that. It could be about like swift change coming in. Maybe that something may have been delayed for a while since this has been the challenge. It doesn't have to be that. It could be about changes because you're building on the sound structure and foundation of yourself. You know, you are the temple too. Oh, okay, it's because we're dealing with things like time constraints or money things, finances, Saturn. We have change, so two cards that represent change. So something is going to change in that area of time constraints and finances. What is your breakthrough? Oh, we have to get out of our head about something not ever happening or not going to happen for us. Have to get out of that headspace, because it's so, this is the worry, and I know that it would be associated with Saturn, because Saturn is like you're maybe worried about something and something's consequences of like, okay, if we make this change, then what is the consequence going to be? You could be over analyzing this change is what I'm kind of picking up there, and maybe keeping yourself from doing anything because of that. Also, your strength, though, the passion, Ace of Fire, the passion, and then we have the main male. I have a feeling this has everything to do with the masculine energy of action, of knowing that you have taken adventures here or passionate new pathways. Like you've taken a chance and risked it. Why can't I talk? For adventure in the past, and known that the action was simply actually just walking down that path, like starting to, and you know what I mean? So the outcome and the Ace of Air reverse in the community. Why is it in the reverse? Why is it in the reverse? Because I see this is good. I can see, I mean, it's like right next to this 3 of water. I see this as something good. It's again with either waiting on the information, the sign, waiting on communication, something that has to do with this community, or we're gonna keep on going. Let's see what else. Okay, healing. Your advice is to heal the situation, or to know that this situation is almost healed. Like if you were to stage a bruise, for example, and it was in the yellow stage, then like you're very close to it being completely gone. So you're very close to something that was causing pain. It could be metaphorically, you know, a financial bind, not knowing what to do, but knowing that you have to do something and that there has to be this change, right? It's part of the breakthrough. Is about to be really healed. You're highly respected here. You're highly respected here, and you have a big spirit team on your back. But you also have other people that really respect you. Really, it's a lot has to do with because of what you have had to heal yourself from, or what you have had to heal from. Just seeing you do it is healing for others, or healing for the collective. And then the devil energy, if it's being in the advice spot, I would say that this is something to do with your like strategy and planning. And especially if it's something like physical, like the house could represent something just big that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Okay, and so there is a lot of honor and respect at whatever this strategy is that you're gonna, that you have, or that you're gonna have. Let's get some more, we'll get some more cards to clarify these other cards. I'll use the Siren song because this has a blend of the Lenormand and the Kipper. So if we need to see anything that comes out twice, you know, it'll definitely let us know. Okay, for Sagittarius. Oh, and thank you for liking and subscribing. Gosh, I didn't even say that, but I do appreciate you. I just wanted to get right into the reading here. Lately, I've been feeling that pull to away from scriptedness, I guess, is like a pull away from it. And if you did get a private reading from me, which those are $24 in the description box below, I don't know how long they're going to be that price, guys. So just FYI, that price might not be that way for much longer because it's difficult to keep up. But if you did, you'll get your reading within 48 hours. So there's that. All right. Tell me a little bit more then here. You're also healing some kind of pattern or fear, addiction or vice. You're healing this. Maybe possibly done so much healing that now you might be overthinking every decision with every consequence attached to it. You know what I mean? Okay, false person in the reverse. Somebody reveals themselves to you. This is like a total different message. What is this about? Freeing yourself from a web of control. Freedom. It's about finding freedom. This is like you and breaking out of thinking that you deserve anything less than absolute freedom and change. Like change is good. Change is good. And this in the return is going to free you. Free yourself. You have nothing to worry about. Free yourself is what's coming across there. What about this false person? Tell me more about it, because it's prison in reverse. Yeah, this sometimes means a move. The fish, plenty. It could be that wherever you're going or whatever you're going to be, whoever you're going to be associated with, it's going to bring you a lot of material gain and then access to business resources to help also. where other people have succeeded and now they want you to succeed. That's kind of what I'm getting off of that fish. Of course, that's prosperity too. Have the good gentleman. The good gentleman. Usually somebody that has a good, kind intention. Usually like could be a father, a mentor, a boss, somebody like that. The stork in reverse. I think for some of, I knew that was going to come out. I did see that earlier. I saw the good lady come out. You have the good lady, the good gent. And then I have the stork in reverse, which means in the future, this is either about a relocation or the news of birth or business opportunity, like literal birth, for family, for expansion. There's something about families coming together here also. The good gent, the good lady, I mean, this is the benevolent person kind, male or female, you have both. Holding the key or some type of information or wisdom or knowledge that will help you. What about the worry? Tell me about the Nine of Air. Tell me about the breakthrough here. Oh, wow. For some of you all, you're really going to be expecting, like literally expecting, but not expecting it. And then bam, there it is. Maybe you didn't think you could have kids. Maybe something like that. And then it's like, hey, surprise. There's something like that here. Feel like it's future energy. Desire, the ring, birds, the effort, and then the crossroads. So people are really talking, one, about your effort that you put in. Master number 22, master number 33. So the effort that you put in is well noticed. And people are talking, and they're talking too about some type of celebration. You'll be at a crossroads where this is a major turning point in a decision. This change is a major. You may have the choice between a couple of things that are the, you know, the main things, like a choice between this or that. There is some type of energy here that would like to celebrate with you, or like desire is attached to this ring, okay? And there is something going out of your life, the coffin, the end of something. What's this? End of what? Oh, I think it's the end of some struggles here, and the end of some friendships. New ones, like I said, coming in, some going out. I have unexpected money. Could be from either of these people, like supporters. What's the Ace of Air in the reverse about? Oop. Child, good luck, the clover, and occupation. This could be like an idea. Like I said again, information or an idea that hasn't come to you quite yet. There's a lot of good luck associated with this. If it's, this could be an actual child here in the mix. Or it is like something that you have worked on for a while. Oh, snake in the reverse. That's, it could have been something that started off okay, right? Building, and then went kind of flat or plateau for a little while in your occupation. And then all of a sudden, this is like that spark at a certain point where it picks up again. You get a lot of information, downloads, great ideas. Two endings cards. And the snake in the reverse. So any kind of snakes in the grass or competitors or whatever, I feel like they're going to be like gone. They're going to be the end of those type people in your community because of just simply not even letting them in your energy, right? Not even letting it worry you, bother you. All right, let's close out with some of these 108 cards. Whatever you're worried about, okay, it's taking me a minute to get this information. Whatever you are worried about, because I always look at how something comes out. This is about a worry or concern. I think part of your breakthrough is that if you're kind of imagining like the worst things that could possibly happen, I think Spirit is saying it's unlikely. Like all of your worries that you have, or any kind of like, but what if this, that, or the other, I think that is unlikely. Okay, so I think it's the end of these, it will be the end of these worries for you, actually. I have dynamite, excitement, passion, action, suspense, destroy, break up, the catalyst for change, sudden and unexpected, and fast. Okay. Fish hook, which is a great catch, luck and prosperity also. You did get the fish. This could be a situation where we felt like we were powerless over, or we were letting our, like, I can't change this. How can I do that? I feel trapped in this situation. Or maybe if it's finances or career, it's like I feel like I can only move this far and I have no say. That's what that energy is, but that's changing. That feeling is changing, and you will overcome, because this is the broken base. It's kind of like Five of Pentacles if it were in the reverse, because it means to overcome a hardship or a setback. Library, and that might have to do with that Ace of Air in the reverse, about getting the information that you need. Doing your own research. Could be you going into the Akashic records, or if you need somebody to help you with that, finding somebody that you can pay to help you go into your Akashic records. Somebody that can give you the answers where you had already done it in a different lifetime, or already completed whatever it was. If it can be thought of or created or imagined, it's probably already happened. Here's the Crew. I think that, like I said, I think some of these things change. The Three of Cups here, it's a 3, but this is also associated with your sign here, Sagittarius. So crew, working, team, pooling assets, camaraderie, partnership. And then flamingos, soulmates, lovers, union, seduce, dating, attraction, the it factor, two of a kind. Eyeglasses, make sure you're looking over any kind of new forms, or especially if there's a big purchase, make sure we're looking over the contract really well. The cat is about some type of independence, or maybe being like, I'm not bothered, I'm unbothered energy. And then the past heartache, I think this is probably what we had to overcome, right? It's some type of maybe interference or heartbreak or sadness. It could have been a loss too. It doesn't have to just be like within a relationship. It's any kind of unhappiness or hurt. There's this feeling of, okay, well, I'm going to embrace Stoicism right now, you know, because it is going to help you. And then I'm saying there's this other energy, they come in, these other energies, and it's going to be your catalyst for change here, bringing in good fortune, good luck, because there's something that feels divinely guided for this crossroads that you'll be at. So let's pull an angel number message for you and wrap up the reading. Thanks for joining me. 222 31. $24, you give from a generous heart space. You are generous. 24, I am generous. 12, I'm a visionary. Creativity is a driving force in your life. I'm a visionary. And then 444, trust your journey, trust the way your life unfolds, and trust that you are where you need to be at the present moment. Even if we're in that place where we feel powerless, or we feel like there's something we have to pull out of, could it be that space is necessary or needed to regroup your thoughts, your feelings? I am protected is the message from that. So that's what I've got for you, Sagittarius. I'm sending you so much love. Bye.